Actually, what is MACD? MACD stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence, and that name tells you everything you need to know as to why it fails as a trading strategy. It is built from two moving averages, EMA 12 and EMA 26. I put them on my chart. Here are the EMA 12 and the EMA 26. And here's the MACD beneath us. The MACD line you can see in blue is the gap between those two EMAs. And let's prove that. So I put this line on the chart and put the exact values of the EMAs in them right now. And if you look, it says minus 6.07 in white, which absolutely matches the blue you can see on the left at the MACD, minus 607. The signal line that you see in orange is a 9-period EMA of that MACD line. So you're looking at an average of an average of an average. Make that make sense. Let's have a look at some examples. Here in BNB is an example of it working. If I make that bigger, you can see you had a crossover here and the price went down. But there's a big problem with this, isn't there? We're looking after the fact. This is what you would have seen at the time of the crossover. And look before it. There's another crossover. And when that crossover happened, kind of didn't work. So you'd be sat here now thinking, well, why should I trust this one? Now let's put on some market context. Many people who trade MACDs, they also use an EMA 200 and they say, well, if you're beneath it, you go short. If you're above it, you go long, right? So you're only looking for shorts in this case. But we've got the PulseFlow trend. At the point I rewound this, we've been in a downtrend on BNB for 13 days. Let's look at these order blocks. You've got a big bullish one there and a bearish one there. Let's go up to 4 hours. Now, this is why it actually worked, didn't it? The higher the time frame, the more strength you give to order blocks. This mitigated bullish order block is a bearish breaker block. So now, that's why it went down. MACD had nothing to do with it. Now let's go to Bitcoin, Big Blue. We have a crossover here. The EMA 200, the gurus would use, is above us, so we're in a downtrend. So what do we think? Is this going down or is it going up? Bitcoin's been bearish, right? MACD says down. Let's go. Sometimes I just want to exhale. I'm going to rewind that back and do it again properly. 1 hour chart, very strong bullish order blocks. 15-minute, very strong bullish order blocks. 4 hour, very strong bullish order blocks. You see where I'm going here? You get the point. So the problem here is that some of you who believe in MACDs are going to be pulling up a chart and going, look, this one, it works. That BNB one worked. But I want to show you something. You can see a crossover on the 1 hour chart. But let's go to the 4 hour. We've got a cross up. The cross down happened 2 days ago. We could try this on many charts. Crossover there on 1 hour. 15 minutes happened a while ago. Every time frame is lagging by a different amount. They cannot be all right. And they cannot tell you which one to trust. So the reframing here is that real market structure tells you where price is going before it gets there. The PulseFlow approach of order blocks, fair value gaps, points of control show you where institutions have unfinished business, which are like price magnets. These are not lagging. They almost feel like you're looking into the future of potential price action, not into the past as to what has already happened. So to summarize, 64,000 people a month search for MACD strategies. Most of them will follow the rules, do the setups and wonder why it's failing. Now you know why. The crossover is late. The signal describes the past and the market doesn't wait for the indicator to catch up. Learn to read structure. Learn where the unfinished business is. That is where the real edge lives. Okay, thank you very much. I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.